We all know about endangered species, but there are also endangered locations across the globe. Hi, I'm Veronica with WatchMojo.com, and today we're learning more about these jeopardized sites and ways we can try to save them. Now, this book isn't your typical travel guide with places to eat and visit. It's actually a travel guide for the eco-conscious traveler. Can you tell us more about this theme?
We're really trying to inspire people this way and do something that's a bit of a different way to think about travel. This is a way to identify for people what's important in a place and really give a sense of urgency to it.
This book is organized by topics instead of country. Why did you choose to change the formatting?
We've taken a broad look at why things may be disappearing. So obviously ecological reasons are an important one, but we've also broadened it out a lot to look at cultural impacts. Places like Coney Island or some of the old historic downtowns with Little Italy in New York City. Obviously Manhattan, one of the most gentrifying places in the world, that's being encroached upon with Soho and all the other neighborhoods down there. So that really unique part of New York, it's moving on to somewhere else, but we've all seen that in movies and that sort of thing, and so there's a very limited time to really catch a flavor of that still.
Is there really a way to be a low-impact traveler?
Easter Island is one of these places that really is affected by people walking through it and your direct impact, and there's a lot of examples of those kind of places in the book. The solution that they've come up with to the problem is they'll actually do a lot of flyover trips now. So it's a really neat way to see the place and completely minimizes the impact. In terms of how you get there, there's a lot you can do in terms of carbon offsets and looking for carbon neutral ways to travel once you get there.
In your opinion, what place is going to disappear really soon so people really should take the opportunity to go and visit?
It depends a lot on your interest. I mean, I think we've picked a range of things in the book, so some of them could be quite far down the line, decades from now, where they may actually disappear. I'm thinking of things like the glaciers in a lot of places. But some of the things, you're really catching the last slices of history. One of my favorites is the old downtown of Detroit, which is one of the top 10 most endangered places in America, and really capturing that Motown history and that feeling of what it was like in its heyday is something that they're working to preserve in terms of protecting the architecture and protecting some of the examples of what went on in that era. But that city is changing so fast. What is important to preserve is going to be different for a lot of people, but there's something in here in this book, I think, for everyone as to what can really get them excited, and it gets you off the couch a little bit and gets you motivated to go out and see something, because there is a time limit in a lot of cases.